Struggling to get your electric guitars to sit perfectly in the mix? Here's a secret EQ trick that will make your guitar sound clear, punchy and professional without fighting with the rest of the mix. Guitars can easily get muddy, harsh or buried in a dense mix. With this simple EQ trick, you'll carve out space, making them shine without ever overpowering the track. If you're regular to the channel, please don't forget to like this video. Thank you so much in advance. If you're new to Real Home Studio, I've got a free gift for you, a guitar EQ cheat sheet. You'll find the link for that just below this video. And if you enjoy this video today, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Many producers over EQ their guitars, cutting out too much low end or boosting too much presence. That's going to lead to thin or harsh sounding guitars. Instead of drastic EQ moves, the key is targeted frequency sculpting. And that is going to enhance clarity and balance. Let me show you. Okay, so first off, I'm going to bring in a low pass filter and I'm going to roll off everything somewhere between 80 and 100 Hertz. That's going to remove any unnecessary low end that may be competing with the bass and the kick. Next, I'm looking to remove boxy frequencies, that muddy boxy range around 200 to 400 Hertz. And I'm going to make a small cut here around -2 to -4 dB to help open up the guitar tone. If I do a boost around here and whilst listening to the whole of the track, you can really hear how that boxy woolliness can clog up the mix. Let me show you that with these guitars isolated, we're listening out for the guitars to sound less cloudy and more defined. Next up, we're looking to tame harshness. This time we're using a dynamic EQ. We're looking around the 2 to 4 kilohertz range. That's where guitars can get really harsh, especially those distorted guitars. Instead of a static cut, I'm using a dynamic EQ to only reduce the harshness when the harshness gets too strong. When I'm working with guitars with an EQ like this, I definitely like to shut my eyes so I don't get too bogged down with what's going on the screen and actually feel the guitars. Let's take a listen. And finally, I'm going to add a gentle high-end boost for air, a subtle 5 to 8K shelf boost around 1 to 3 dB. That can add some clarity and presence, especially I find for clean or lead parts. This can also be really helpful to bring back in some clarity and presence if you feel you've lost a little bit when making that cut to remove some of the harshness. Let's take a listen. Let's A/B all of those moves within the mix. So by removing problem areas first rather than boosting blindly, you get a much more natural and balanced tone. The dynamic EQ trick keeps the guitars present without getting too piercing or overwhelming the mix. This method works on both rhythm and lead guitars, keeping them powerful without clashing with vocals or other instruments. Now at this point, if your guitars sound a bit thin or you still want to smooth out some of that harshness, here's a little bonus tip. Okay, so I've created a new bus and I'm sending my guitars to that new bus. So I've created in essence a parallel track, and on that bus I have placed J37 from Waves. You can use any saturation plugin you like for this. I personally find tape saturation works very, very well on electric guitar. What we're looking for is to add some warmth and body to our electric guitars and help thicken up the tone without muddying up the mix. Here's what our parallel bus sounds like right now. And what I'm going to do is blend some of that thickened, saturated guitar tone back in to our original guitars. Let me know in the comments box below what's working for your guitars, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more pro mixing tips. Whilst you're there, don't forget to grab your free guitar EQ cheat sheet, and if you want to take your mixes to the next level, I've got a free mixing course just for you that's going to do just that. All the links just below this video. And if you enjoyed this one today, you definitely want to check this next video out.